Okay, hi everyone. Meredith Dale here for another episode of IMU Biz Nation. So let me go ahead and plug in my microphone. I always forget to do. So there we go. All right, everyone. Today I want to be talking to you about blog and website marketing. And I don't want you to get worried if you do not have a blog or a website yet, because I'm going to be giving you information on how to start your own blog or website, and I'll give you some pricing at IMU, and you can always find us over at goimu.com. So if you want to get some more information about that, you can. But at Intentional Marketer University, Ann and I pride ourselves on being the lowest option out there for everything. So we like to give you prices and just let you know how much we pay, how much we paid in the beginning, because things always go up the more successful you become. So let me jump into part one. There's going to be 3 parts. Part 1 is why blog and website marketing. Part number 2 is going to be how to set up your own blog or website if you don't already have one. And part number 3 is going to be if you already have a blog or a website, but it's not performing as well as you want it to, how can you fix it? How can you make it better? Part number 1. So why blog or website marketing? It's definitely not the fastest option for growth. It is not definitely the easiest option for marketing. A blog or a website takes time, and you have to be dedicated to it. And when you are dedicated to building a blog or a website, you have now taken a leap in your business saying, I am serious about my business. You know, of course you know, we all conduct digital searches nowadays, right? Of course we do. You want to find anything, you say, Google it. I'm looking at Google, I'm, searching for Google, you Google it. So say someone has seen you on Facebook. Say you took one of our IMU courses and you set up your Facebook or your Instagram business page. And now they've seen you, and it's 3 months later. And they want, all of a sudden they're driving and they have you pop into their minds. And they don't go to Facebook. They don't go to Instagram to find you. Think about it. We don't go back to social media when we want to find someone. Where do we go? Yes, we go and do a Google search. So when we do a Google search, say they just thought of you and they're driving and they say, oh, that's right, she sells that product. They're going to go to Google and type in your name and your product name. And when they do that, are they going to find you? Chances are really high, 100%, that when you have a website or a blog, there you are. Because if someone puts in Meredith Dale, Intentional Marketer University, I'm going to be there. There's no other Meredith Dale with Go IMU. No other Meredith Dale. So when they find me, now they're in my house. Now they have been locked in. They're off of noisy social media. They're seeing everything I offer. They're watching my videos. They're there, and it's wonderful. Now what happens if you say, I don't want to do a blog? I don't want to do a website. It's too much, Meredith. No, thank you. Too much for me. So they go and do a Google search for you. And they put in your name and they put in your product information or your product name. And because you don't have a blog or a website, you don't show up. But what does show up? Google wants to give them something. Any search engine wants to give that searcher something. So what does it give them? It gives them blogs or websites or company blogs or websites of people who do sell your product or have similar products to you. Maybe you're an Etsy or a Shopify person, right? And so you have custom jewelry or whatever, but you don't have a blog or a website. So Google is going to give them the best match for anybody that does have that. Say you sell makeup. So let's just say Avon, right? Say you sell Avon. They put in your name and Avon. Google can't find you because you don't have a website or a blog. So it just sends that searcher straight to the Avon site, the company site. the Avon company just got all your sales. That sucks. Really big time. So let's change that. Okay, so that was my first part of why we have to have a blog or a website. And guys, I'm not saying that you have to go and set up Amazon tomorrow, right? You don't have to have a website or a blog like Amazon or like I don't know, J. Crew or Sears, or you don't have to have that. Let's talk about part 2 if you don't already have one, okay? So bear with me if you do have one, because I'm going to come back to how you can improve it if you have one. So bear with me. 5 more minutes. If you don't have one, let's get you set up with one. So the easiest thing you can do is, one, you have to have someone to host it. So for us at Intentional Marketer University, our website is hosted on HostGator.com, like an alligator. So HostGator.com. And if you're just starting out and you only have one web page, and it doesn't have to be very fancy, it's gonna cost you anywhere from $5 to $15 a month to have your website, your personal website, hosted. Oh, and here's the great thing about having your own website. Okay, even if you're an Etsy or a Shopify person, or you are with any affiliate marketing company out there, your website, your blog that you pay for, it's kind of like when you buy your own car, or when you have your own apartment, or you have your own house. No one's taking that from you, ever. You don't rely on anybody. It's yours. And that is why you always, even if you have an Etsy or a Shopify shop, even if you have a network marketing company web page that they've given you, you have to have your own that you pay for every month, so that it's yours and no one takes it away from you. Okay, that's the other reason why we have to do blog and website marketing. So HostGator, you get hosted, $5 to $15 a month. You need to have a URL. So for us, it's goimu.com. You can't see the U, but that says goimu.com, or meredithdale.com if you want to use your name, or we have Intentional Marketer University, whatever you want. If it's your company, I always tell all of our customers, all of our clients, go with your name, because if you're talking to people online, especially on social media, they're going to remember your name, right? So they're going to remember, I was talking to Meredith Dale. Let me go see her. Google search. Ta-da! There you are. If your name is Meredith Dale. If not, then they find you at your name. GoDaddy. Now, depending on what you choose, some URL, so you need to go over to GoDaddy and put in what you want your URL to be, what you want people to search for. So depending on what you look for, some are going to be premium, and I mean they can be like hundreds of dollars, right, to buy it for a year. Now with GoDaddy, you have to buy it for a whole year. You can't just pay for it monthly. But for Meredith Dale, it wasn't anything before I wanted it, so I pay $15 for a whole year to own meredithdale.com. For goimu.com, I think we paid maybe $40 for the whole year, because we also bundled in Intentional Marketer University.com. So we have all of those together, and I think it was $40 for the whole year. So what are we up to? We're up to $40 for GoDaddy for a name. We are up to $5 to $15 a month for HostGator. And there you go. That has given you somewhere on the internet. That's like kind of where you've bought your land on the internet. Now we have to put a house on our land. So what do? We need to go over, and most places use WordPress. So you want to go over to, hey Ellen, hi morning, love this, and Ellen's using GoDaddy. So now you need a house, okay? So where do we find our houses at in the digital world? And we want to use WordPress is usually the easiest, unless you want to build them yourself. And if you do, and you know how to do that, you're not watching this video. so there we go. So head over to, my favorite is Theme, Theme Forest, like the ecosystem, themeforest.com, I believe it is, but you can just do a Google search, Theme Forest, and you're going to want to look for WordPress themes. It's going to give you some options, like what industry are you in? So if you are in, makeup or marketing or education or nonprofit, you can choose from all of those. Now, if this is your very first one that you're doing, go ahead and get something simple. Because while the template is going to be there, unless you hire someone, which that's just going to be, thank you, Ellen. All right, Ellen just put the link to Theme Forest in the description of this video. So go ahead and click on that, or type that in, copy and paste it. So if you want someone to help you actually build your, insert everything, go ahead and search them out. Usually having someone help you is going to be a couple $100. You can do this easily by yourself. I did it, and I was an art major in college, right? I did not have a digital anything background in college. So if I can do it, you guys can do it. You buy a theme, and you know what? Some of the simplest themes are $10. $10 for a really beautiful house online. So go ahead and buy that. You can do like 10 to, I don't know, hundreds of dollars. You just choose what you want on Theme Forest, and then you just go over to your WordPress, you go over to the host, right? So HostGator, and you upload your theme, and then it's just going to be essentially like if you were to walk into an apartment and it's already kind of pre-decorated for you, then you just have to come in and on the different pages, erase what they have there, put in what you want to put in there for the words, change out the pictures, just work through it. Now, if any of you guys are doing this and you're like, okay, Meredith, I followed your advice, I went for it, and you're kind of having trouble, just go ahead and message me, and let's see if we can set up something where I can just kind of walk you through how to do it, because it is super simple, just copying, pasting, changing out stuff. So don't worry about it. We're here to encourage you. That's why I love our IMU Biz Nation group. So come and be a member if you're not a member yet and you're watching this somewhere else, because that's what we're here for support. Like you see, Ellen's on here watching. She uses GoDaddy. She knows all about Theme Forest. So, we're here for support, guys. So that's that. That's getting it started, getting your home on the internet. Super simple. And what did we say that was? So it is customizable. Thanks. So excited to try this. Yeah, they're completely customizable, Ellen. Completely. You just take out what you don't want, insert what you do want. It's exactly how, if you head over to goimu.com, that was completely built by Ann and I. So we do it, we've done it, so we can help you. That's if you don't have a blog or a website. And that is everything in total, what? $60, $70 if you go for just the basics and you actually go and look for a bargain. $60 or $70 to start being found on Google searches, because you're putting in all this hard work on social media and you're busting your butt, and you don't want anybody to miss you, or you miss anybody when they go to look for your name on a Google search and want to buy your products at 2 o'clock in the morning. You have to be found. You have to be found. All right, I'm going to put a link, no pressure guys, but I am going to put a link to an IMU blogging bundle pack in the description of this video, so you can take a look at it. All right, it's everything that Ann and I have put together inside of an IMU course. It's actually 3 or 4 courses that we bundled together, so you get 3 or 4 of our best blogging and website building courses. Again, no pressure. This is a teaching website, but it wouldn't do any justice if I did not at least give you guys a step to take after this live video, whatever the heck I'm doing. So that was step 1 and step 2, marketing, why we need it. Step 2, how to set it up if you've never done it before. Step 3, okay, I stuck around, Meredith. Give me the goods. I have a website, or I've got a blog. It's been up for 6 months, a year maybe. Nothing is happening. You told me if I put a website on there like magic, and I put up some content and I did some videos like magic, sales would be rolling in at 2 o'clock in the morning. Where in the heck are they, Meredith? I get you. I get it. Okay? So what you need to do is you need to now go and find on Google, I want you to Google this, Search Console. Is it Search Console? Hold on one second, guys. Let me look it up. Let me Google it myself so I give you the exact, Google Search Console. Let's see here. Console. Yeah, so it's going to be google.com/webmasters/tools. Okay, and I'll put the link for that inside of the description of this video, or if someone, Latifa or Ellen, if you are still on, if you guys want to write this real quick in the comments, google.com/webmasters/tools, and then in slash. So google.com/webmasters/tools/. And what you're going to look for when you're in there is you need to go and get on the Search Console. When you're inside of the Search Console, you are going to click on a red button up top here. Let me see if I can go ahead, hold on, and show you guys this. Alright, hold on. Okay, so let me see if I can show you guys this. There it is. All right, so there is the Search Console. And do you see where this is right here? So you need to go over here to this red button, and that says Add a Property. So let me plug this back in without losing you guys. All right. Okay, so when you're on there, go over to Add a Property. And you need to add your property, the website you already have, exactly how you bought it from GoDaddy. So I wouldn't put meredithdale.org inside of this Google Search Console because that's not what I have. I have meredithdale.com. Now similarly, when we're on here, and right now we have, the one I showed you is intentionalmarketeruniversity.com. Here's the thing, is it's not, our web address isn't www.intentionalmarketeruniversity, it's just Intentional Marketer University. So when I put it into my Search Console, I leave out the www. I just put in intentionalmarketeruniversity.com. When I do, I create Add a Property. And then over on the side for that property, when it's going to ask you to verify it. So you'll need to go into GoDaddy and just walk through the steps. The Google Search Console on Webmaster Tools is going to walk you through the steps on how to verify it inside of GoDaddy. No big deal, okay? So you just walk through that and you verify it. And once it's verified, it's going to show up as a property on this Search Console. Now, once it's verified, you're going to click on it. You're going to actually click on your name, so Intentional Marketer University. We're just using my company as an example. When I click on it, over to the left-hand side, I'm going to have an arrow that says crawl, like what babies do. So crawl. You're going to click on that word crawl. When you click on it, on the left-hand side, it's going to drop down a drop-down menu. And one of your options, the third option down, is fetch, like what dogs do, fetch as Google. So go ahead and click fetch as Google, and it's going to say, see how Google renders pages for your website, and you're just going to want to leave it the way it is. So right now it says no www, at least not for my example, intentionalmarketeruniversity.com, and then I just want to click fetch. And what that happens, as soon as I click fetch, it's going to come up and it's going to say status complete, and then it's going to have another button right here that says submit to index, and I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Prove that you're not a robot. I am not. Ask anybody watching right now. Crawl only this URL, and I'm going to click go. And what that just did, and it says URL submitted to index, what that just did is I just told Google, hey Google, with all your little Google spiders out there, please crawl my website. Please go in and look at all the content I made. So what is content? Real quick. Videos, what I'm doing right now. Any content you just wrote. Any new blog articles. So you want to do this quite regularly, and I believe you can do this up to 500 times a month. So we just had a new blog post go out. The broadcast will be tomorrow for it. So I just want Google to recrawl my site again. And I want all of the little spiders to look at my keywords that I've put in my content. I want them to go through everything and re-index it accordingly on a Google search. And every time I do this, Google is now identifying me in its algorithm. Where does Intentional Marketer University fit into the search world? And I've just told them by letting them recrawl my site. So if you've had a website for 6 months or 2 months and you're not seeing a lot of traffic to it, you need to be having Google recrawl your site very often. As often as you submit new content, you need to be having Google recrawl it. So make sure you do that. Now, we also want to talk about, real quick, if I used some words. So I used words like crawling, algorithms, keywords, long tail keywords. If all of this is brand new, I'm going to end this video by saying there will be a link inside of this description. If you need to check out the IMU blog post, or the IMU blogging bundle, go ahead, check it out, guys, because if you're brand new or you need a refresher course, that's what we're here for. So make sure that you go and check it out. The link will be right there in it. That was our 3-part teaching course today. I'm at 21 minutes. Let's cut it off there. That was some stuff to digest, and if you have more questions, you can always message me or Ann and join IMU Biz Nation or visit us over at goimu.com. I look forward to talking to you soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.